All right, we have number 11 Utah at number 18 UCLA. Utah 4-1, UCLA 5-0 for the first time since 2013, but it is the Utes favored by 4.5 on the road. Brady, what's your play?
This is such a tough game to pick. I actually, there's a lot of games you can be excited about. This might be my favorite one, and in part because you have two quarterbacks who are playing outstanding this year. DTR, UCLA, obviously we saw the highlights from last week, just the running ability, the ability to make someone miss out in space. To me, as a passer, though, where he's really developed under Chip Kelly, and finally you're seeing, I think, what Chip Kelly's talked about all along, and the consistency to go along with that. So that's part of it. But then you look on the other side. I mean, Cam Rising has been phenomenal, too. I mean, he's no slouch in this matchup. So I'm excited to see these two guys square off because I think it could be a game that comes down to that final possession. And so because these teams are so evenly matched, and Danny, everyone talks about the Utah defense, and I get it, they're number one in the Pac-12. Guess who's number two? UCLA. I mean, they're no slouch either. So I think it's going to be a tight game, a close game. We know the crowd's not going to be an issue there in Rose Bowl, but I'll go ahead and take the 4.5 points with the home underdog.
Yeah, I mean, they had a Friday night primetime game last week, and it was like half full. It's very I don't know how you do it as a player or Chip Kelly. I'm with you on this one, Brady. I'm on the same side. I like UCLA as the home dog here. If you notice something after the game, DTR was very adamant. He was kind of going around like, this is our house. This is, we own the Pac-12. I think this UCLA team quietly has had a chip on their shoulder that has been getting bigger and bigger as the entire offseason. People picked Oregon, people picked Utah, people picked USC. And that's all we talked about was Lincoln Riley moved there across the team, across the city. And I think this team has just been fueling the fire all offseason long. The one thing that concerns me is can they match physicality with Utah? Utah is a physical front seven team. I'm going to bank on that they do, and I think DTR is the difference in the game.
I've seen it from their defense, but you talked about that chip on the shoulder. Is it Chip Kelly? That's that.
That's
he's
right.
got a little bigger too since he's been at UCLA with that budget they have for all their meals and everything.
Yeah, you're not kidding. The little Chip Kelly on the shoulder.
I don't know if he's little.
I'm happy you guys are entertaining yourselves. This is good. This is good. A game we probably weren't going to pay any attention to at the beginning of the season. Now everybody is.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.